And breathe. And allow this healing energy to be directed to any place within your consciousness in need of love and loving peace. Any aspect of you that holds anxiety, apprehension, regret, sadness, fear, doubt, or shame, or anything unlike love. The light of God's grace that comes to you now is designed and calibrated to support the healing of this. So we would ask you to receive another wave of this light, specifically with the intention of healing any discord within you now. Just breathe. Just breathe. And feel the loving, healing grace of God. Feel yourself breathing it in. Feel yourself being embraced by it, and experience yourself being filled with this light. Allow God's love to pour into you now. Just breathe. Just breathe. And as you choose, you may work with the following thought form. I am in the presence of the indwelling light of God, and all internal discord shall cease right now. I am in the presence of the indwelling God, and all discord shall cease right now. I am in the presence of the indwelling God, and all discord shall cease right now. So you allow your body to relax, and any stiffness or tension anywhere in your body begins to fall away You no longer need to store this energy to fight or flee. So you can release this stored energy, returning your physical body to balance, to equilibrium, and allowing the energy of light to flow to and through your body without the obstruction caused by tension. And breathe. And as you allow your body to relax, you feel the energy flowing through you instead of the tension in your body that has been dissolved. I am the loving energy of God. And as you work with this thought form, it attunes your consciousness to the loving energy of God that moves through you. This loving energy of God that moves through you is amplified each time you focus on it. So you work with the thought form. I am the loving energy of God made manifest. And you feel and you experience yourself as simply and only the flow of loving energy. I am the loving energy of God made manifest. And you feel and experience yourself as simply and only the loving energy of God. So you breathe this in. And you breathe this in. And you expand, you broaden, you deepen your experience of yourself as the loving energy of God. The love that is unconditional and in infinite supply flows to you and through you and flows into dissolution. Anything unlike love. And you breathe. And as you experience yourself as the unconditionally loving energy of God, as all anxiety and discord flows away into dissolution by the light of God, you work with the thought form. I am only love, nothing else and nothing less. I am only love, nothing else and nothing less. I am only love. Breathe this in, and you allow yourself the experience of being only love. And we would speak to you from this state, for you are with us now, vibrationally, on a higher plane of experience, on a higher vibrational plane, where there is only love. We would suggest that you remain focused on the love that flows and the love that you are. For this love flows to you and through you and is you. You are not your fears and doubts. You are not your past. You are not your self-criticisms or condemnations. You are not your memories. You are not your body. You are simply an energy of love, a vessel for love, and an expression of love. Breathe and experience yourself as simply an energy of love, an expression of love, and a vessel for love. As if you are a syringe with a needle injecting love into the earth. Good. Now, we would speak to you about some things. As you know, because of beings such as you, who have pursued a spiritual experience and opened yourself to light and to love and to healing and to expansion and to the transformation of your consciousness. Because of you, your individual and collective opening to light has allowed a great light onto your planet. This light, as some of you know, is finer than ever before, yet more intense than ever before. And because it is finer, brighter, more intense than ever before, it can do what light has been unable to do until today. It can permeate the deepest And prior to this most unreachable levels of your consciousness, because it is so fine, yet it is so powerful that it can lift from you energetic patternings, energetic imprints, energetic wounding, and what the channel is fond of calling the results of miseducation that had been deeply embedded in your consciousness and your energy and in your patterning. And because of this, you are available for and available to and able to experience a more rapid transformation than ever before for yourself. In other words, you are being catapulted into the mastery that you have desired, for the light is of such strength that it can catapult you forward into your mastery on earth. Now, as you are catapulted forward on your mastery path, you create space for others behind you. And your vibration, your light leads them and it draws them. And the light that comes with such strength and velocity brings with it more peace, more joy, more fulfillment, more harmony in your outer world. And your human mind may say, yes, but I see the opposite when I turn on the evening news. What it is important for you to know is that outcomes follow energies. Form follows energies. And what this means is that whether it be 60 seconds, 60 nanoseconds, or 60 years, the energy that you have just experienced and that we will teach you to nurture must be followed by form. Form must follow this energy. Manifestation of its reflection must follow this energy, for this is simply creation in action. So even though you are seeing what the light is uprooting for healing in the common consciousness now, the light is uprooting this for healing. And the form that follows is the form of peace, is the form of harmony, is the form of more abundance of good on the earth and expansion and a quantum leap for humanity, just as you have already taken a quantum leap. And your inner energies of heaven, which you have experienced this evening, a sense of peace, a sense of grace, a sense of light, a sense of love, a sense of timelessness, a sense of yourself as spirit. This energy shall be made manifest on the earth, for you usher it in. And your inner heaven must show up in your outer world in the form of a joyful, fulfilling, peaceful existence. For form must follow the flow of energy. Once again. So you may ask, how do I facilitate, amplify, and aggravate this experience of internal heaven that must show up in my outer world? You do so by continually nurturing the inner energy of heaven. You have had an experience of this evening, and you may replicate this. But each time you replicate it, you amplify your experience of heaven. You amplify your experience of bliss. You amplify your experience of joy. You amplify your experience of peace. You amplify your sense of fulfillment. You amplify the truth of your identity as holy and whole. And each time, the channel is fond of the analogy, you make a deposit into your internal bank of love until you are a love trillionaire. And when you are a love trillionaire, that energy must be reflected in your outer world in the form of a loving world. And this is the path that you are on. And this is the energy that has been triggered and amplified within you. So you may ask, how do I keep this going? How do I nurture this? And how do I work with this in very practical ways? The first thing that you do is you work to replicate this regularly. As the channel is fond of saying, growth, healing, transformation, and shifting is repetitive yet cumulative. Each time you repeat, the cumulative effect grows exponentially. We often joke with the channel that if he did anything for 30 days, whatever it is he did for 30 days would manifest. And this is true. And this is true. And we have been actually trying to convince the channel to do 30 days of manifestation, and we may be successful, perhaps with your help. But we would focus now on what your next steps would be. And we would offer you the following that are general for all. And then we will answer your individual questions on how you can continue to create, to nurture, to harbor, and to project heaven on earth. In general, in addition to replicating exercises such as the one that we did with you this evening, it is important to look into that light space within. Treat it as what you would call a crystal ball, or as the channel would call it, a snow globe. Place your vision into the energy of this internal crystal ball, and this is what we mean. You experience such an energy of light and love and grace and peace in our guidance to you this evening. Work with this energy. You may even feel it in your hands and use it to form a crystal ball. This is energy that is within you, but you can offer it a physical representation by imagining a crystal ball and viewing what you believe to be a scene of your heaven on earth in this energy. This is just one of a myriad of techniques, but by doing so, you take this energy, you take this substance, you take this raw material, and you offer it form. And when you offer energy form, that form must show up in your world. So offer energy form is one of the ways that you can continue to magnify your experience of heaven on earth. Offer the energy a form to take. That to you